Okay, we are finally live. I had some technical issues. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Is it working? Can you guys hear me? Guys, can you hear me? I think you can now. Give me 1 second, guys. Think I had some technical things happening. We'll see if it's working. Oh boy, the shorts are back. Oh, I am so excited. Oh, good luck to anyone who's trying to long this market. I will wish you personally good luck. But who we have? We have Conze, we have Choile, we have Geragen, we have Chetlag Chaco, we have Boffor, we have Drunkenness. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Up 700? Nice. Chaco, do you trade one account or is it multiple accounts? Interstates, what's going on? Oh, bros, I'm so excited for this market. Let's see. I'm still gonna wait the 50-minute orb, but Cyfrost, what's going on? And the shorts are finally back in the menu, huh? The green streak is going 122 days. 122 days. And the market is finally doing what we want. Market is finally giving us short opportunities. Let's do some market preparation. Bananas for breakfast. What's happening? How you guys doing? Are you guys already in shorts? Rowie, what's up? I'm good. I'm probably the happiest I have been in a month, because the market is finally giving the shorts. It's finally nice to see that the market is doing what I want it to do. But we'll see. I'll let the orb finalize. We have quite the time with this 50-minute range. Again, I'm not looking for any longs in this market. This is looking like it's giving more and more short opportunities, and I'm gonna look for short opportunities. But we still have time. We have time until 15-minute orb is finalized. Let's put the anchored weave up somewhere as well. But this market, sometimes red candles make me happy. But we'll see. I think we can push higher. We can make all-time high even. Who knows? But I don't see any reason why I would long this market. We're still above the EMAs. Don't get me wrong, but it's slowly turning into a bearish trend. Although one thing I will say for longs is that we might stay. There's a little bit too many lines for this chart. We might stay in this range. If we come back to yesterday's lows, I wouldn't be surprised if we stay in this range. We're gonna have some higher time frame consolidation before we drop. But as usual, I'm not rushing into any trades. There is no need to jump into any shorts right now, I think, because the market is still doing its thing the first 15 minutes. First 15 minutes, no trades for me. Let's see. I would hope we will push a little bit higher. That's my hope. I hope we will trap some buyers. We are below the VWAP as well. Up 1.5k with longs today, but shorts will print, I guess. What are you guys longing? Like, what's the size to be 1.k up? We haven't even moved up a lot. Or, okay, if you play overnight, that's different case. We went up all night, I think. But the moves have been so small. How are you guys up so big? What size are you trading, guys? But let's see. This market has plenty of time. We have 3 more minutes until the orb is finalized. Let's put the anchored weave up here as well. 10 micros overnight. That explains a lot. Then you need only 50 points. But if you have balls to take those trades, why not? If I would have only one account, I would maybe play the bigger size as well. But I don't need to make a lot you know what I mean? So I have so many accounts. Amy FL, hello. What do you think of algo trading? You mean like automated trading? I don't believe in it. I don't believe in automated trading. The reason why I don't believe in automated trading is because if it would work, then we would all code ourselves a bot or code that will trade for us and we will be profitable. But there hasn't been a consistent automated trading bot that has proven to be profitable. You can maybe use it for 1 week, maybe for 1 month even. But I think trading needs manual attention. It needs manual management. Sometimes when the A+ setup is there, you as a human decide to not take it and it doesn't work out as well. And that's something you can never avoid with automated bot. It will take the setup regardless. And sometimes our intuition, like you can't give intuition into a bot. You can't give the human emotion, and sometimes trading is so emotional. And yeah, I've been offered so many times, oh, let me code your strategy, and I don't need it. I like trading manually. And yeah, I haven't seen one automated bot that consistently makes money. You can make money maybe for a month, maybe for 2 months, but there is a reason why AI is not taking out traders from their job, right? We have 1 minute until this orb is finalized. We have 1 minute. Okay, 1 more minute. APV, what's going on? When are we gonna play CS2 again? Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe on the weekend. Okay, let's find some shorts. Like the thing with automated trading is like how you will code discretionary trading. Basis of 72 win rate, it can be fully automated, but the thing is you are backtesting a strategy based on the historic data. But the historic data doesn't define that it's going to happen in the future. That's the problem with all the quant traders as well. I see so many quant traders saying that, oh, I backtested this strategy for the last 10 years in the market and it didn't work, it's not profitable. Well, no shit, the market is not the same. The market changes, and I don't know. I mean, if it works, do it. It's just I would never let the bot trade my money. I'm happy. I'm addicted to trading anyway. I'm okay sitting on the charts for hours. I'm okay trading manually every single day. I enjoy trading a lot. I just don't see myself giving this to a machine. I will maybe let the machine invest for me. That's another thing, right? Buy those kind of indexes and crypto at those price levels, or when this happens and so on. That's I can automate. But in terms of trading, when I don't have anything to do in life, when I'm gonna automate my trading, I literally will have anything to do in my life. We are already breaking the orb range, and this market is exciting again. Sounds like trading replaced gaming for you. Same happened to me. Yeah, there is. I think every single person who has been good in competitive games have extreme advantage in the markets, because look, when I play CS, and I don't play CS on the lowest level, right? I play medium to maybe medium plus level in terms of the ranks and everything. When you play even on that level, Lauren wannabe trader, what's up? Even if you play at the level I play CS, I can't just go and queue up for the game every time. I need to warm up, I need to do some deathmatch, maybe shoot some bots. Like, I need to kind of warm up, right? I need to practice maybe my crosshair placement and everything. And in trading, it's really similar. If you don't know how to find support resistance, which is the most basic things, like if you've been trading for a while, you see support resistance without needing to throw a line somewhere or area, right? You should do it on a higher time frame, because that makes your life easier. But like, if there is something where you suck in trading, it's the same as gaming. If my crosshair placement sucks, I need to play some deathmatch. And I will need to play that deathmatch maybe every day until my crosshair placement is better. I don't know if it's holding angles, nade lineups, like those things you need to practice, right? And when I was younger, it was so normal for me to go in empty server and practice, I don't know, my movement, my aim, my pre-aim. There's so many different aspects that makes a good player, or good player a great player, right? There's movement, there's game sense, there's pre-aim, there is how you hold angles, how you move, how you pre-fire, like everything. And those things don't come naturally. Those things come from you playing an empty server, playing versus bots, workshop maps, deathmatch, and so on. And in trading, it's the same. If you're shit in something in trading, you need to just go on the charts and practice it. And that's why I think like gamers have a huge advantage, because it's kind of coded or programmed inside of us, where we are okay going out and practicing it until we are good, and we kind of see the correlation between those two. So I think trading, if you're good at competitive games, you have advantage in trading as well. Daily targeted, goddamn. Juicy breakout imminent. It looks juicy, huh? I'm trying to find the short location. I think it's gonna be the same as yesterday. If you think there is not gonna be a good location to short this market, it's gonna go. It's gonna come. What's the orb range? Let me see. Only 100 points. Okay, this can get juicy indeed. But I'm patient. On one account, back to back $1,000 days. That's juicy. Making 1,000 a day. That's juicy. Nvidia calls up 205%. What's Nvidia doing, by the way? Slightly up, slightly up. We do have divergence though. ES took out this low here. NQ didn't, this one here. So we have something like this, right? That's my hand trend line, but you get idea. So we have a divergence for longs. But I'm not long in this market. Maybe if you have a similar down moment, you know what I think happened yesterday? Yesterday we kind of made the market believe that we can buy the dip. It's always regarding how market makes everyone feel. I think yesterday was a really good day for the classic, oh, you just need to buy the dip every single time. And then when we're gonna have a really bearish action, it's not gonna be the same story. You can't buy the dip anymore because the dip will keep dipping. But we'll see. I'm not rushing into any trades. As you see, the market already retraced when we wanted to chase. So that's good. That's good that the market retraced. But yeah, I'm not rushing into any trades today. We have 7 minutes. Buy the dipped. Yeah, yesterday it felt like I was like, this is a zombie rally down, and then we had a nice retracement. And then I was like, okay, if they really want to take this market down, like we discussed this yesterday on the stream as well, right? We're not probably gonna reverse like the reversed V, you know? We're not gonna reverse from all-time highs like this. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna consolidate. The big boys are not gonna load their orders in one go. So I think we're gonna have some range days. Again, maybe we're gonna just make all-time highs. You need to be ready for everything. But in the last 6 weeks, now is the best time to short in terms of the market movement we are having. The shorts were not really discussion for 6 weeks. Now they are. Retest of New York VWAP, I'm seeing it as well. Let me put 5-minute chart on my left. Yesterday we had a nice retest of the VWAP as well. Maybe we're gonna have exactly the same day as yesterday. But we do have a bullish divergence right now on ES and NQ. ES took out the lows, NQ didn't took out the lows, so we are 200 points down from the high. I'm not looking to jump into shorts blindly. We have 5 minutes. I think like my trading recently have not been waiting 15 minutes, but it's waiting 30 minutes because I love the 4-hour opening. I really love 4-hour opening. It gives you so much information. It gives you information how the hourly closes in terms of EMAs, how the 4-hour closes in terms of EMAs. It gives you usually really nice wicks to enter in the beginning of the 4-hour. So I think waiting 30 minutes or half an hour is even better than waiting 15 minutes. And I see, like, even though it's not my trading rule, I see myself doing it more and more and more. Took a 160 point trade already, so I need A++ setup if I want another trade. God damn, Ren. Nice trading. 160 points, that's juicy trade. Although I might go in if we close this 5-minute candle outside of the orb. because ES is getting rejected at where is my nicotine? ES is getting rejected at the New York VWAP, and then QE is the fake out artist. What's the rest of the market doing before we chase any trades? Everything looks like shit for bulls. Not gonna lie. We're gonna find your trading rules in my head, in my notebook. I like that we are retesting we lost 200 EMA, and we right now the wick that we had was retest 200 EMA. That's juicy. Usually when you break something big, 200 EMA is always big. Of course, the shorter time frame is less important. But usually what happens is if you like smash it, like we closed below it, usually we're gonna retest it quite immediately. Same with a 1 hour, which we kinda did, right? We broke 9 EMA on 1 hour, the next 1 hour retest the 9 EMA. Let me find more examples. So now when we break this 9 EMA on 4 hour, I'm expecting the market to probably retest this 4 hour EMA as well before going down. Usually that's what happens. We have 3 minutes and I'm gonna find a trade. I really want to see how this 4 hour candle opens. I really hope we get some wicks to the upside. Ooh, this is not looking good for bulls. That's for sure. Okay, we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And I'm feeling strange a little bit. Like I had burger for after I went to the gym, and that burger made me feel a little bit strange. I don't know, I feel a little bit strange. The market makes me happy. I love when there's short opportunities. I love my shorts. But my body is feeling strange from what I ate for lunch. Leave activation band bounce too. Oh man, if we will go back to upper side of Vivo activation band. If we will go there. Okay, we have 40 seconds. I'll wait for this 40 seconds. I really want to see how this 4 hour candle closes and opens. What's the 4 hour candle close? Not the worst close for bulls. They're losing 9 EMA, but oh, that daily candle might look so nasty by the end of this day. Okay, we have how many seconds? 9 seconds. Come on, give us something beautiful, market. I know you want. Okay, there we go. Okay, I like that we are opening up this candle. Nice. What's the 4 hour 9 EMA? 220. I think 220 might be a good target. Kind of aligns with 9 EMA on as well. Okay. ES is still inside the orb. That's it. We're not gonna do any bigger bull moves. Is that really it? And I hope this is not the retracement we're gonna get. Pretty shit 4 hour opening, I agree with you. Makes me wanna build short, bigger size. Worst entry, but bigger size. I'm gonna start building position. I probably will go with 3 contracts if it keeps not breaking down. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna monitor what ES is gonna do with the orb. 245. If it just goes, then I'm gonna TP with 1, but I'm ready to build more into this position. Has oh god damn, we have Viva 100 points higher, huh? God damn. 100 points? Ay. That Viva, I don't like it at all. And that's the 4-hour EMA too, right? 260? There's so many targets where this market can go before it goes down. So many targets where this market can go before it goes down. That's I love shorts, but that's the only bad thing about shorts. The candle moves are big. Saint Sam, what's happening, man? I'm waiting for ES to kind of give up. ES is not giving up. I might close this trade early for a smaller loser. Not sure if ES is ready to fall yet. Yeah, that makes me cautious about this trade too. I think it's just like the EMAs we have to the upside are so far away. 15-minute EMA, all the EMAs are like fairly away from us. Let's see. I'm feeling strange today. My stomach is feeling strange today. The orb low right now. Oh, my stomach is feeling strange. And I'm telling you, this can go so much higher before it goes down. We have so many EMAs up there. Nord Trades, what's happening? Nice to see you, Nord Trades. ES closed above the New York VWAP as well. I might take small L before I let it go. Let's see. I don't like this trade anymore based on how ES looks like. I think we can have a better trade location. Why is my New York VWAP so different on Topstep? 192. I think we're gonna retrace into hourly 9 EMA, which will be above my stop loss, and that's what I'm scared the most. I think there is a chance we're gonna go there. We'll see. I don't think, like, the shorts never work out in a way where you go in early and then it's gonna just drop It likes to do some fake outs. We saw it yesterday. We entered at the VWAP as well. And that was the perfect trade. I think today we might see something similar. Yeah, ES is looking strong. Not strong per se, but not weak enough to bring NQ down. But I'm not gonna do anything before NQ goes into the orb. The stochastic is also telling me we're gonna have a little bounce up from here. The stochastic RSI is telling me that we might have a little higher bounce here too. The question is, where does this market wants to bounce though? Feeling really flat until it's not. Oh my god, what just happened? I'm stopped out probably, no? Can I don't like this wiggle. What just happened? Did Trump say anything? I didn't like this wiggle at all. The chart froze. Let me see. I didn't like this at all. It was very strange wiggle. Very strange wiggle. My Topstep froze for 1 second. That made me really freaking scared. And that made me... Another green day? Hell no, not yet. Not yet. I want to make money. I don't care about green day. I want to make money. I made some nice money yesterday and Monday. But that when Topstep freezes, I don't want to be in a trade. I don't want to be in a trade. That means something is coming or happening. News in 22 minutes? What news? Crude oil inventories? That doesn't move the market. At least equities. How much did you make? 200 per one account. Monday was much better for me. Monday I made 400 per one account. So 1.2k in total. Ideally I would like to make something similar, like 1.2k across all accounts. So 400 per one account. And that's the power of copy trading, right? That's why I don't need to over risk ever, because Flassaveli, what's happening? I'm gonna stay patient right now. That wiggle scared the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like when the market acts like this. It's either someone had fat finger or we have some news coming. If ES comes out from the 15-minute range, I was long, went another gravity gun, what's happening? Chadla Chaco, yeah, that was strange. Did the trader weight crash as well at the same time? It's extremely odd, huh? Extremely odd. That had to be fat finger. By fat finger I mean like some institution fat fingered. They pressed a large order that made the whole DOM wiggle. Because that was strange. I'm still waiting for a bigger retracement based on how ES looks. How's the rest of the market? Nothing. Pretty flat market, to be honest. I think when ES gets to the VWAP, we might get something. I'm not rushing into any trade. That wiggle was my sign to not trade immediately. We're really flat right now as well. We're not getting anything major. NQ looks weaker than ES. I'm not sure if this is the best sign that I want to see. I just came to watch the most relaxed trading stream ever. I missed you, buddy. Oh, I'm glad you guys feel that way. That makes me happy. You know, I saw a red. It doesn't matter. I saw a red. Okay, I'm gonna tell. There was this guy Tom Hugard, I think, one of the famous traders, and he live streamed his trades. And then there was discussion that he crashed out at his live stream. Because he lost. And then there was a Reddit thread like, what the fuck is he doing? Why is legend like him crashing out? And why is he losing? And so on. And then I saw one comment that said, guys, there's not a single trader in trading industry that live streams every day and is profitable. Really? Really, my man? Let's see. Market is extremely quiet right now. Oh god, it's going to his head. Okay, there is some kind of retracement happening now. Market seems to go green. I'm not trusting the way ES is looking like. I don't like shorts until ES looks different. When ES starts to look different, we'll see. I think ES will retest the VWAP. If it fails the VWAP, that might be juicy because everything else is kind of falling and might give a nice entry. NQ goes into the orb as well. What's the overall percentage? NQ is the only market that is green. ES is still red. ES is still red. I'm feeling so fucking strange today. I don't know what I ate, but I'm feeling strange from what I ate. Market is telling me to be patient for my short entry, but there is ES is cooking something. We are retesting the 200 EMA. The only thing that I don't like for the rush into shorts is this. This is a nice divergence for longs. And the stochastic 15-minute is super oversold, 9-minute oversold. Usually you want those stochastics to be a little bit more overbought. One of my trading rules in the beginning was I never short the oversold 9-minute stochastic. That was in crypto. I don't know how well it works in indexes. Haven't back tested it, but the rule is if 9-minute is oversold, you don't want to short it, wait until it's overbought and then consider shorts. That was my rule in crypto. I'm not sure because that 9-minute can extend for hours. The problem with trading stochastic, been 5 hours it's been oversold on 9-minute. So the problem with stochastic is it's a really lagging indicator in a sense, or it's an indicator that extends for hours. So never trade just based on stochastic. It's just information. I'm gonna have video about stochastic in the trading framework as well. I'm gonna drop episode tonight. But stochastic is amazing indicator for divergences, for momentum, but you can't sell overbought stochastic and long oversold stochastic because it can stay there for so long. Okay, let's see. I would say, okay, ES didn't close 15-minute above 200 200 EMA as well. If ES starts 9 EMA on 15 minute coming up on ES, NQ looks weak. NQ looks extremely weak. Google is green, Nvidia is green, Nvidia is rising. Who had Nvidia calls? You are printing, I think it was, who was it? Rowie. Was it Rowie? I'm not gonna lie, that bottom, right now the bottom, was extremely nice setup for longs for ES. NQ looks weak. Nvidia and AMD, that's a nice trade, but the only thing I will say is be careful. Playing Nvidia, not so much. Nvidia has been quite quiet, but be careful with AMD. It's something that the retail is coming in heavily on AMD. It's like, you can check AMD chart for 1 second. Let me find an empty chart. It's just the amount of information there is about AMD. Yeah, we are up 150% in a month, and retail is extremely AMD heavy right now. Everyone in Reddit is talking about AMD, in TikTok as well. Maybe my algorithms in those social medias are more oriented to trading, but it's just something like, when something is super popular amongst retail in terms of longs and investments, I'm always super cautious. Patience is key. Clean setup will come. Indeed. Stuart, how's your holiday? I had one trade. I was in short. It's probably below my entry right now, the price. But we had like Topstep froze for a moment, and we had like extreme wiggle. The whole thing froze for 1 second, and I closed it. I didn't want to stay in the trade. Okay, let's see what ES is now doing. ES is getting rejected on 9 EMA as well. Almost, but that 200 EMA reaction. Enter the AMD at 100. I mean, it's 400. You are more than good. You are more than good. That needs to go down a lot for you. Now, I think if you have 100 as an entry, that's diamond hands forever. Trailing stop loss to like 150 and you're good forever. That's a generational entry. We'll see. The market is extremely doing nothing. When market is doing nothing, I don't want to do anything as well. Where NQ is in terms of the 50-minute ranges. Sorry for the mess in the charts. We are yesterday or below, huh? Yesterday or below is what's holding us. Okay, we'll see. How do you do trail stop loss? You mean in investments? I'm not sure what broker you use, but most brokers let you have trailing stop loss. Is when price goes there, it automatically sells. I hope for stock split and for them to continue up like Nvidia, but let's see. I think it's gonna be a huge week for semiconductors today anyway. Huge day, I would say, because the Trump is in China now, and Trump hasn't. What's the time in China? I know that China probably has a lot of time. Is it so late in China? Is it same in Beijing? Okay. So if Trump is in China, then do they have anything scheduled? Do you guys know? 20 Nvidia earnings. You know, I unironically think that Nvidia earnings will be the local top. Not technical, but as in when you move your stop loss in terms of trailing stop loss. It depends if you're talking about investments or you're talking about trading. In trading, it's completely different. Like if you enter with 2 contracts, as soon as you take profit with 1 contract, you go to break even. You trail your stop loss until structure change or the volume comes in. Either way, right? But in investment, I always have the golden rule. As soon as you 2x your money, take out the initial investments, and then you ride free investment or you ride free money, right? If you buy Bitcoin at 30k, you take 30k out when Bitcoin is 60k, and then the rest of it you let it run. Like that's always been my rule with investments. But I'll be honest with you guys, I don't have much investments. I was a greedy bastard when I was young, and every time my investments made me money, I kind of just used it to fund my lifestyle. I've been not the most intelligent investor in my life. Down in sunny Valencia, wife has given some chocolates from your neighboring country, Latvia. Ever heard of brand Lima? Of course, but Estonian chocolates are on top compared to Latvian chocolates. And I'm really glad that I didn't stay in my short. This market looks so weak to break down. But we have 15-minute 9 EMA retest on ES. If ES doesn't start showing weaknesses, I don't think there's gonna be shorts anytime soon. Moment of truth, I agree. This ES 6 minutes EMA 21 retest, moment of truth. That's also a case, right? 21 EMA might sometimes be stronger, but that ES looks strong. ES looks extremely strong. Until ES looks like this, I will not short this market. I might even long this market. The way ES is going and now NQ is going as well, I might even start looking for longs, to be honest. I don't want to miss a trade just because I'm biased to find shorts. I was biased to find shorts because the PPI number looked like shit. We didn't make all-time high, but we need to be ready to always change our bias. Let's see what's happening in the rest of the markets. Yeah, I will be stopped out from my first trade. I'm in ES long from 74.20. 8 points in the profit, nice. Is 8 points or 9 points like I'm short NQ 29.20. Rumo, if you don't start writing differently than you do, I'm gonna ban you. Because I don't like AI in my chat and you write like AI. Yesterday you wanted to long the top. Today you're shorting the bottom, so it feels like you are guiding people here in the wrong direction, and I don't like it at all, so I'm completely okay just banning you. And that Rumo message looks exactly like AI. It was exactly the same yesterday, but it was just longs, and his long was the top yesterday. I'm just saying, don't listen to Rumo. Rumo has some strange signals. Ban him. Let's put time out 5 minutes. Let's see. Let him rest. Let Rumo rest because his signals are extremely unprofitable. Ban the NPCs. Because the double dash, yeah, double dash is always indicator for AI. Why he doing this? I think it's probably not even human. It's just some automated bot who literally gives signals against the market. So maybe we should start doing the opposite what Rumo says, and we will make money. Maybe we shouldn't time out him. Maybe there's some... You're up so much, you have real AI bots. Man, I had a dream that everything was fucking AI. I had such a strange dream. I had a dream that everything was AI, that I was like one of the only humans left. I was so strange. I'll wait this 15-minute candle close and then I might change my bias. Because ES is at the orb high and it's getting rejected. And 21 EMA as well. This might be the best time. How many accounts do you have right now? Still 3. It's the same. I lost a combine. And my Tradify accounts are still not finished. But I do have 5 evaluation accounts in Tradify. I had a dream my cousin sold all the family's possession and gambled in gold. Might be the signal to do it. Who's gonna help our family out of the, I don't know, middle class? Someone has to do it, right? Maybe the secret is in 10 NQs or 10 golds contracts. John Connor. Wasn't the dream, bro. Everything is fucking AI. You know, Roy, you can curse in my chat. If I can curse in my stream, you can curse in my chat. But you ain't wrong. Social media nowadays is... I never thought I'm gonna say it, but I miss old social media. I really do miss. People, and especially, you know what's funniest? The boomers in Facebook. They are making pictures with AI. And it's just like... it looks like... an image when ChatGPT came out. But yeah, I think we are quite fucked because of AI in terms of the misinformation. I'm so I'm so careful that my grandma doesn't have a smartphone. My grandma still has the, you know, the button phone. And when I had lunch with her, I was like, don't ever even consider anything smart. Have your radio, watch your TV, read news from the paper. You need phone only to call your family and friends. That's it. Define a boomer. I feel like I am boomer already. You too. I might be wrong. You're not wrong. You know, when you realize that you're slowly becoming a boomer, I might go short if this closes like this. Because ES is getting rejected from 21 EMA. We have 8 seconds to close this candle. ES is also getting rejected from the orb high. I'm not gonna read the chat for 20 seconds because I really want to see what's gonna happen now in this market. But I like this 15-minute candle close on both. Financial choice notification. We had the crude inventories. Okay, I'm not seeing anymore the short yet. But I do feel like a boomer sometimes. You know, when I truly felt like a boomer, I went to park my car and I realized that I can't park my car without an app. And then I said it out loud. I was like, why do we need app for fucking everything? You know, there's apps for freaking printers. You can't print without having an app on your phone. And then you need subscription to print in your house. And when I'm complaining about things like this out loud, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm becoming that generation. You remember our moms and dads when they were telling us Why do you need app for everything? I'm exactly the same. Why do I need app to park my car? I just want to park my car, send SMS to somewhere, put the parking clock or whatever. Think about it. All AI movies taught us the most important thing is to not give AI internet access, and it ended up being the first thing we did. You know the most creepiest thing about AI? I'm not sure how true it is, but they are building a bigger data center in US. Not building yet, but they're trying to get the permission or whatever. I think I'm gonna go short here. I really like the way we are reacting on ES. Yeah, I think was why I'm so hesitant. How's the stochastic now? I like how ES looks like. We're not outside of the orb yet. It's a nice reaction. Where's the volume? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go short. I'll go for the daily lows, and I'm a little bit cautious with my stop loss right now. Probably have to be outside of the orb, but I'm thinking of closing it manually if it goes against me. I'm thinking of closing it manually if I see ES closing 5-minute candle outside of the orb. But I think I will put stop loss just because Trump might say something. But there was a data center that is the size that is bigger than Manhattan, New York. And if you truly think about it, that's like the Terminator city. That's like we are building a bigger city for AI than we have for humans. A bigger city for computers than we have for humans. That's like the start of any bad science fiction movie. We're giving them a bigger land. I'm still not eager to close this short. I think outside of orb would be nice stop loss. 289. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna take my loser if this goes against me. If ES closes 5-minute candle outside of this orb, I am done with this trade. But I will put my stop loss where my mouse is, 295, so we have 30 seconds to wait for this candle to close. I think this is a loser the way ES is going. Okay, let me see this on my another monitor. I'm ready to close. If ES closes, 17 seconds. 14, 13, 10 seconds to hold this trade. Two, one. Yeah, I'm gonna put my stop loss right here, and if it goes to my break even, I might even close it earlier. It's no point of holding this trade. No. NQ is still not outside of the orb, but I think it was not the best time to short. Let's see what reclaiming is. Okay, my stop loss is right above 21 EMA. I'm okay with that. What a time to be. They're trying to build huge data center 20 miles from where I live. Really? Is it the same one? I think that one was like Utah or yeah, okay, my stop loss is above 21 EMA. Because ES is still not taking the 21 EMA either. So if it takes it, I don't want to be in this trade. Yeah, the massive Utah data center called the Stratus project. Let me show you guys this. Let me Google this. Stratus project, that's the name, okay. Let me show you guys this. Now there's not many articles, but I saw it. It's like massive. Now there is. I want to see like 3D modelings or something, but the TikTok I saw it. You live in Utah. That's the one. Can you do anything against it? Like, can you, as a resident, can you do anything against that for them to not build this? I think we're gonna take out this high. My stop loss will get triggered if we do. I hope ES will do it alone, and then we're gonna have a nice divergence. But that can be a case here. But can you do something against for them to not build it? Because that sounds like a start of a really bad science fiction movie. I'm not gonna lie. You have a data center bigger than you know, I'm from Estonia. Our city is so goddamn small. They said it will release as much heat as like 20 atom bombs per day or something. Yeah, we are cooked. We are extremely cooked, my guys. That 21 EMA is still holding us. That 21 EMA is still holding us. A lot of EMAs here. So this is a make or break zone. So I'm okay being in this trade, because if we break this area, we're gonna go higher. If we don't break this area, we're gonna have a winning trade. ES is now changing a lot. ES retesting 9 EMA. Let's see if 9 EMA holds as a support. VWAP being retested as well. I need AI to help me make memes. You can't fight greed disguised as a progress. Yeah, that's the late stage of the capitalism, right? Quite a slow day in the markets, by the way. There is not much happening. We are back to my entry. For a moment we were back in my entry. For one moment. But this 15 minute looks still okay. This 15 minute looks very okay for me. As soon as we go above this 21 EMA and etc, trade is cooked anyway. So I wanna be out from there. Okay, we have a lot of EMAs here. So it's truly a make or break zone. Back to my long entry. So our long and short entries. Yeah, you are in ES 420. Yeah, I remember now. Let's hold strong. There's two sides of the market, always, sellers and buyers. Sellers and buyers in this page. ES is now looking weak, while NQ now looks strong. We switched from strong ES to, I think we have this high to make a nice divergence though, that's what I'm afraid. But I will probably probably re-short it and make my stop higher. Why is it so wiggly? Okay, now we're going. Is something happening? Is there some news? Is Trump speaking? Because we are getting weekly. Do we have something? If you took entries at the orb high on NQ, you top ticked that short. But I think this high will be magnet on ES, and let me put this on the chart. I think this is the place to actually make divergence, to actually have a nice setup, and then we might go to Valhalla. But I don't think we're gonna go down before this yellow line will be taken out by either of them. But extremely slow New York so far. Those 15-minute, this area here where my oof made 300 probably should lock out and go for a walk. Yes, listen to yourself. 300 is more than fine. Lock yourself out, take a walk, maybe then come back. But making good money in markets and locking out is the best thing you can do sometimes. Almost all the time. What's the time? It's still early. But I honestly think that this, let me put this in the right place. I think we're gonna have divergence with this yellow high. Do you remember that guy Korab, which takes huge payouts on Topstep? No, I don't know. I don't know who you mean. You still trade crypto futures or not? I haven't. Last time I traded crypto futures, I posted on Discord. That was probably 3 months ago. No, I do check Solana. What's Solana doing? 91. Oh, Solana is falling, huh? Solana is falling. Let me find an empty chart. What's Solana? Solana. I don't trade crypto futures, but I do check crypto futures all the time. By the way, I'm gonna be stopped out from this trade anytime right now. But that's Solana, huh? We made new highs. Okay, I think NQ wants to take out those highs. Oh shit, my OST options. What is OST? What's VIX doing? VIX is falling. I think shorts are cooked. But I liked, I mean, cut the stick with your analysis. We're still holding those EMAs. If those EMAs break to the upside, then shorts are cooked. If those EMAs don't break to the upside, shorts are not so cooked. But extremely slow session from New York so far. And NQ goes for the high right now. Moment of truth. The volume is really low as well. Really low volume. DHE, but I want DHE. I want to start trading crypto futures. If you look at Solana chart, I'm gonna show you on a clean chart. The reason why I'm not trading crypto, if I go on a weekly chart, that's weekly Solana chart. So until we don't have some direction, some moment, I think this might be a good place to potentially invest buy some Solana. It can go lower, right? That's not financial advice. Please don't buy crypto based on what I say. Crypto is the worst thing to buy based on what anyone says, whether it's me or someone else. Crypto is still the most riskiest place to put your money. But I think loading up some Solana here is okay. Not going all in, because if it goes lower, I think there's gonna be a generational opportunity to buy Solana if Solana keeps existing in the future bull runs. But I think it's not, in terms of trading it, I don't like the price action. It's on a weekly chart a little bit too range, but I definitely wanna trade Solana in the future. What's the today volume profile looking like? Okay, we are at the BOC as well. Oh. Man, I wish my entry was better on this short, because my stop loss I think is a little bit too tight to make this trade a winner. I really think we're gonna take out this high. But those EMAs still holding. The reason why I'm holding still this trade, if you go on 1 hour, we are exactly at the 9 EMA on 1 hour. Kind of called it out 1 hour ago. I thought we're gonna retest 9 EMA on 1 hour. We are doing it right now, or did it a little time ago. Now we're gonna retest it again. So there's a tons of EMAs for our this 1 hour 9 EMA, 21 EMA. All of them are in the same area. 15 minute 21 EMA, right? 1 hour 9 EMA. It's kind of the make or break zone. If we close candles above this, I would say 290, 280, even 300, I think we can be extremely bullish, and that's why my stop loss is 290, I think. But on a shorter time frame, this yellow high, I think we have a chance to take it out, make a divergence. ES or NQ will take it out, make a divergence, and then we might have like a solid short setup. But that high makes me really cautious that my short is gonna survive it. Like, you see how close it is. My stop loss is 293. And the reason why I don't want to put my stop loss here is actually no. I'm not move. I'll re-enter. I don't want to move my stop loss. I think like when we make divergence, it can go so much higher, and then it's kind of cooked. We are also at the Monday orb low. This orange area is Monday orb. But I think we'll see. This price is, we are in the range, right? We are in 5-minute range. It's not doing anything. And I'm kind of like, if you're gonna have a proper move down on a daily time frame, I wouldn't be surprised if we stay in this range here for, I don't know. We also have the weekly, no, sorry, month. I think we have options expire on Friday, which can move the markets. Well, we'll see. We are closing 1 hour candle too. If we close 1 hour candle above this 9 EMA, we are looking bullish. If we don't, we're looking bearish. So that's why I keep holding as well. It's extremely slow market right now. One thing I can say, I don't like the volume at all. The volume looks like, you know, we can go higher on a low volume, and that's kind of what's happening. And when it's low volume, I don't trust shorts. Let's see. I would be happy to re-enter if you make divergence though. Let's do a Discord check. Jaco has been eating for 2 days. The job is real, super real. But we are kind of bull flagging though. Again. ES is getting outside of the orb as well. I'm seeing more vision for longs, to be honest. Sick wedge. Went wrong. Okay, let's see. We are both going to the same high soon. This yellow line. I think I will be stopped out any second now. I'm 9 points away. 9 points is usually not really. But we're gonna take this high. Yep, I'm stopped out now. So I'll wait until this yellow line is crossed one way or another. Yeah, now I'm stopped out. I'll wait for this yellow line. How are we closing EMAs? Yeah, the React was at your entry and now it's finally breaking out. Okay, now we're closing this hourly candle 2 above 9 EMAs. I might start looking for longs. This is bull flag. Okay, let's see. ES is I'm waiting for this yellow line to be crossed in any way. Okay, NQ is doing it now. NQ is taking out the high. Okay, NQ did it. Will we have divergence from this high? I may just make back my 130 for the day. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. I need to make like 100 back as well. Yeah, 118. I don't think we're gonna have divergence. I think it's longs from here. But I'll wait for this hourly close. I think shorting the highs of this range, yeah, I little bit anticipated this range as well. I should have played that range. With the divergence, that divergence was actually really good long setup because we had okay, NQ took out the highs. Yes, not yet, but we are really close on this hourly closing. Now 15-minute above 21 EMAs as well. Makes me not want to find shorts anymore, to be honest. Unless there is something beautiful and golden and something. NQ finding the support from the high. Red log based on head and shoulder pattern or ES plus fair value gap. Nice. You mean, okay, I see the fair value gap. I see what you mean. There's also inverse fair value gap. I think inverse fair value gaps are the only fair value gaps I like. Yeah, we respected it completely, right? This fair value gap here kind of aligns with the bullish fair value gap as well, but I like inverse fair value gaps if I consider fair value gaps for trades. We respected this fair value gap here as well. Okay, are we gonna make divergence here? Is ES not gonna take out this high? I think ES will. I don't think we're gonna have the divergence. But so far we still have a small one. What's where NQ wants to go? Okay, we do have divergence. So far. ES came how many points shorts? 435. We are what we doing? Don't have any news as well, right? Don't have any news. I think right now it's super good that Trump is in China because it's 11 p.m. in China. So maybe we don't get any news, which is nice for a change. But I also don't see how there's gonna be negative news coming out from China. I don't see it. And I think there's gonna be more positive news coming out. 1 hour candle closing in 1 minute. But we still have the divergence. Believe it or not, we do have divergence. Not a bad one. It's not the best one, but it's not a bad one as well. Sometimes those small divergences, I don't believe it's gonna stay like this. Okay, what's the rest of the market doing? That's another question. Damn. Dow Jones and Russell looks like shit. Extremely choppy. Russell is extremely choppy, so no signals from this chart. You want Russell to lead the move, not be choppy one. Okay, we are closing. Goddamn, we're still not closing the hourly candle, huh? VWAP activation bands coming up. What's RSI? 5 minute, nothing yet. 15 minute, nothing yet. I don't see anything right now. Yes, still have not taken out this high. Yes, still not taken this high. Now? Okay, we closed hourly candle. NQ really going, and that's why I didn't want to have stop loss above this high, because if you're gonna make divergence, NQ can go a lot higher before we have this divergence. But I don't think, no, we're not gonna have divergence. Yes, taking it out now. Now I would honestly look for longs. At this range high, I think there's cheap shorts. You can just protect yourself by having stop loss above all-time high. And maybe this is a consolidation. Yeah, this bullish divergence was the one to go long for. This was the play. Now looking back in hindsight doesn't matter, but in hindsight this divergence was the play. Let the NQ fly now. until we have, yeah, no divergence between here as well. Nothing anymore telling me to short this market. Nothing anymore telling me to short this market. Maybe when we are at, maybe when we come to weave activation bands, maybe there is something, but okay, I'm gonna keep this weave activation band chart open in my another monitor because that might get juicy. We have weave activation bands here. Let's see. Now it's a clean breakout. I wouldn't mind longing orb high just for the sake of it. I really wouldn't mind longing orb high. New York VWAP is really so low? Damn. Will we see new all-time highs? What do we have? We have 480. It's nice to hear that this is one of the hardest trading times because I'm managing to make some money in the future. The only thing is, now are you over trading? I'm asking me this question after I switch bias. I only taken like 2 trades today. I don't think that's over trading. Over trading is when you take too many trades. Too many trades for me is anything above 5, I would say. Switching bias is fine because you're just accepting that your bias was wrong. That's why bias is always like dangerous. I came into the market looking for shorts. Now I understand that might not be the best bias to have, at least for now. I would be okay taking shorts again, but there has to be something, right? There was something. We were inside the 50-minute range. We were getting rejected from the EMAs. If it would be in a short day, I'm telling you that would be in amazing shorts based on the EMAs. I'm long, it never gets easier. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say as well. It depends what we consider hardest trading times, because as far as social media, that I've seen it a lot. I think the hardest trading times is an argument when there is consistent headlines, right? That's for me the hardest, because you don't have much technicals to trade off from. When we get a lot of headlines, that's for me the hardest time to trade. I mean, just the last 2 months. Depends. For who? For me, yes, because I'm a reversal trader. Trends are always hard, but if you are a trend trader, it's been one of the easiest times to trade. I'm more of a reversal trader, so again, a little bit harder for me, but I can probably find you a lot of trend traders who will tell you that this has been the easiest time to trade. So it depends on your strategy, on your approach to the markets. I think that's what it comes down to. Interesting. Market is finding some resistance here, which was the previous support. The previous support kind of acting as a resistance, right? This here, this zone here. There was a previous support for today. I hear too, if I zoom out, yeah. Support resistance, kinda the fighting area. I'm gonna keep this in my charts. I'm gonna see how this area reacts, but I'm a little bit doubting if we're gonna make all-time high. I still do way better on options, but it has been interesting so far on futures. What are your thoughts on Heikin Ashi candles? I've tried them. They are more clean. They are more clean in terms of like trend. You're not gonna have a like if you have a really clear trend and you have few red candles in between, you don't see them with Heikin Ashi candles. I did backtest, not backtest, but more forward test one Heikin Ashi candle strategy some time ago with EMA crossings. That was like on TikTok. Was not so, didn't excite me so much, but I don't think there's anything wrong trading Heikin Ashi candles. Gives you more clean trend, I would say. You don't see the red candles unless the trend really changes or there's actually more change. But I'm not sure if I can read the structure and everything. The candle closes from Heikin Ashi candles the same way I can read from the normal candles. So that's another topic. But if you're asking if you can be profitable with Heikin Ashi candles, absolutely. For the last 2 months, you can just be profitable with trend lines and support resistance as well, right? You have some reaction, but doesn't matter which candles you use. You can be losing or winning trader with either, 100%. It's you know, some traders, they use the bars, right? For me, they're a little bit too slim. I like candles, but everything else is fine as well. Nick said it really well. We are finding resistance in a quite random area. I mean, it was support. It's kind of support turning into resistance, right? This area, support here today as well. Support is always not, support necessary is not a line, it's more like an area. So you can kind of see how this support might be resistance, but we'll see. Long to all-time high, you think so? You think we're gonna grind the all-time high today? I mean, 150 points. Absolutely possible. What I'm looking forward is, and what I liked during the day as well, is for me every single all-time high is not all-time high until we retest it and confirm it's actually all-time high. Otherwise it's just a last recent high, right? Yeah, it is the highest price ever been, but all-time high for me means the price where we did go and we never went back, or we didn't get past it. So for me, this purple area here, I showed this on stream as well. If we keep getting rejected from this area, then I would say yes, we might have all-time high and we might be starting to range on a higher time frame, which makes shorts more appetizing. But right now this market, the only thing I don't like is when it's slow. When the market is really slow, then it makes the streaming a little bit boring, because if I wasn't streaming, I would just go into another room right now, probably get some food, maybe watch a show, do something else until market like wakes up. I like taking trades when market is really active, really volatile, and right now market is slowly grinding up, but there is not much volatility. I'm looking at on my left on this chart on 1 minute, and if you look at 1 minute, extremely slow, and slow markets are always a little bit, wait, let me see, Yeah, slow markets are always a little bit boring, although we are making 1 minute bull flag. See if it holds. But we'll see. We have 50 minutes until I might consider finishing the stream. I hope I will find some trade before that. Had to take out the dog. What did I miss? Nothing. Yeah, I mean, I got stopped out from the trade here. And now it's a slow grind. The volume is almost at the London levels. We almost have the pre-market volume. So the market truly is not doing anything. Okay, maybe now. Maybe now. Maybe we're gonna retest this 9 EMA on 1 hour 298. What is 298? 21 EMA, the same place. This was where I got stopped out. My stop was 295, I think. So yeah, market is slow right now. Now we need to wait, huh? I'm so ready for the free fall. Yeah, I think it's not gonna happen today. I think Friday has a real chance, but I think this market will hold range until Nvidia earnings. I think until Nvidia earnings, we're gonna have a quite slow market. Because the thing is, Trump is probably sleeping as well. It's a bear turn. I mean, we are getting some bearish action. I think this is the more time we spend not breaking all-time high is always good. The inflation numbers looked absolutely cooked. The PPI was extremely cooked today. That was not beautiful BPI that we had. The CPI yesterday was hot as well. A lot of people will say that, well, that's the time when the stocks go up because inflation is high, so people need to protect their money and assets go up with the high inflation. The argument there is if they're gonna hike rates, meaning they raise rates, I think that will take that theory away because that money will get more expensive. We'll see though. We'll see. Trump sleeping doesn't mean no post on Truth Social. The thing is, the market is not going down. If it was going down, he will probably be more active. I think he doesn't want to let the market go down so much unless Baron has puts or shorts. But we are building some resistance. Some resistance is happening. But nothing for me that makes me want to take a setup because we are bouncing nicely on all the levels. Nothing much is happening. What's 15-minute highs? He has made equal all-time highs, by the way, today. NQ lagged a little bit behind. That 21 EMA came as support as well. And this is looking bullish so far. This is looking bullish so far. For me to long, I would want to have orb retest probably. But that music is making me sleepy if market is not moving. But this purple box that we have right here, I think if we're not gonna break all-time highs, I think we're gonna stay in this purple box quite some time. We can even extend it to yesterday low. I think we can have some range market. If you look at the 4-hour chart, we are consolidating after a huge move. This is the longest consolidation I think we have. 6 days. Let's see. Yeah, same. Thank you for the explanation. I really love the content. I love you. One message a day. But I'm glad you find something that helps you. That's the most important. I'm trying so hard to find something in the markets, but the markets are slowly grinding. Are we gonna make all-time highs today? I don't feel it's the all-time high vibes. It's not the same vibes in the market as it's been. But what's options level in terms of pounds? We're 4 points away from all-time highs on QQQ, which is NQ. Waiting is part of the game. Truly is. Truly is. Especially now when I'm in the red, right? I'm 50 points away from break even with one contract, 25 points from break even with 2 contracts. It makes me even more not rushing into any trades. I like the short setups I was looking earlier. If we had a bearish day, I think my short would be cooking like crazy because I was protecting with a lot of EMAs, and you want to have those EMAs as your protection for either side of the trend. So I'm not frustrated regarding the fact that I lost the shorts. I would have taken those shorts almost any day with those confluences. But now there's no new confluences. The one thing that's really worrying me in terms of like trades is where's the volume? Usually Wednesdays are amazing for volume and movement and everything, but right now what this market is showing me that the pre-market had more moves than this. Let's see. We are getting some rejection. After yesterday, people are scared, I guess. And I think we are playing out the high time frame consolidation. I think we're gonna stay in this purple box for some time. I might be completely wrong, but it looks like we are consolidating on a higher time frame. So I wouldn't be surprised if we stay here for quite some time. If we make new all-time high, that theory goes out of the window. But the thing is, not a single RSI is above 65 as well. Do you support the idea that we're gonna really zombie rally? Even 3 minute is struggling with the 65 RSI. 5 minute, not even close yet to 65 RSI. 9 minute, 15 minutes. 1 hour. Oh, the bull traps, huh? 1 hour got rejected at 65 RSI today so beautifully, and we had, based on that bull trap, we had 367 points. Man, pre-market is pre-market sometimes is more choicy. Pre-market is sometimes more choicy, but not a single RSI that supports a strong zombie rally yet as well. If we break those 65 RSIs on 5 minute and 15 minutes, I don't think I'm gonna short this market even once today. But very slow market. But after yesterday, people are waiting to see what happens. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. The more we get rejected from this all-time high that we have right now, the more confident I am that we're gonna stay in this purple box. This idea goes out the table as soon as we break out from this purple box. But right now, I think we can have some range. If we come to this high that we had at the pre-market, I would be quite comfy shorting this because my stop loss would be quite tight. Never short all-time highs, but I see the vision how it's doable. But market is extremely slow right now. How ES volume profile looks like. NQ is such lately that I am considering trading during EU morning. Once I quit my job for trading, I will do the same. I will definitely look more at the London price action. Been waiting for a sweep, but it's been dead. Yeah. I'm waiting to something to happen, you know. I'm waiting for... I really like trading, taking positions when the market is active, when it's moving, when it's... whether it's up or down, when it's like breaking out, then I'm like, okay, maybe I find reversal, maybe I find continuation. But when it's really in place, stuck in a place, for me that's the worst time to trade, because once it wakes up, then you're cooked, right? Unless it goes to your direction. Like, let's imagine you take a short from here, you can stay in this, let's put this bull flag into range, you can stay in this range for quite some time, and then we break down, then you are in a good position. But if it breaks up with the slow movement, then you're cooked as well. Is it lunchtime in New York? Not yet. We have about 37 minutes until we are lunchtime. Okay, I might look for long on NQ soon, because NQ wants to come into 50-minute range. It might be a long setup. But yeah, this market is now Sleepy Joe market. Okay, NQ. What you doing? What we doing here? Going back into this range. But by the volume, it looks like it is lunchtime it really feels like it is lunchtime in the Wall Street. Feels like market is waiting for some kind of news, but can there be news when we check the time, right? Aging time. NQ might be reversing. Is it actually happening, or is it what we want to see happening? They are bored because Trump is sleeping. Yeah, market is so addicted to getting some action from Trump that now it's like, where's our volatility? Do you think NQ will lead the way on reversal? And we are already down 50 points from the high. Okay. NQ is switching to bearish. NQ is really switching to bearish. What's happening? It doubled up and went below previous low. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Still a sign? Definitely. Back into the range it goes, maybe. We'll see if this is a 5-minute structure break on NQ. Are we gonna break this low? If we close at that 300 is a key level in terms of EMAs too. It's definitely a key level. We are in a range. I think I forgot how much I love shorting the range highs. But 50 points doesn't look like 50 points. 21 EMA here as well. ES looks completely different though. 21 EMA as well. NQ retesting the orb high now. What's happening on NQ? That was my previous stop loss where we just bounced. Man, but with such price action it could be nothing and continue zombing up. There will be something if we close 5-minute candle into the 50-minute range. That will mean something. This 5-minute candle closes into this range. Otherwise it's a nice retest. The volume is... and the volume is low though. Up we go. Up we go. If you, that's a orb retest. What a bounce. What a bounce from the orb high. Vitamin. Still a bull, I think, just a stop count. I think so too. We do have divergence at the top though. Now we have divergence at the lows too. Retested 9 EMA on 50 minutes. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. And the ES is grinding. Enki looks so weak now. ES2 now. Enki wants to really go down. $21 EMA as well. Didn't close 5 minutes under 9 EMA too. Yeah, that looks more like a long opportunity so far, but I actually want to short a little bit. But I would want to 5 minutes to close below 9 EMA. Enki looks super weak. Shagun, what's up? Shagun. What's up, my man? I will short if it was any other index but not NQ. If ES was doing what NQ was doing, that would be so much better, but ES is... ES is... Nah, NQ, you're lying, my man. Wait. This looks... This was a good retest for bulls. Really clean orb retest as well. Damn, that's clean retest. 2 times. That's a clean 50-minute range retest. That's a very clean retest. I couldn't long it. The reason is I was short. Let me close it. I took 20 points on my trade weight account, on my evaluation account. I shorted 340. I took my TP around here, and I can't short on one platform and long on another platform. I'm gonna get H pan, but that looks a clean freaking retest. Why is NQ not doing what ES is doing? This is pissing me off. This makes me want to short NQ, but at the same time it makes me so cautious to short. Why is NQ so weak? Do you have any... Nvidia still up 225. It was 222 when the last time we spoke about Nvidia. Wix is rising though. Guys, Wix is going up. What's happening with Wix? Nah. Is it rising? I saw it was 17 before. Not really. Bro, the way NQ is moving... The idea that I have is if ES will shit the bed, NQ will fall hard. That's what I'm feeling. But ES is so strong, so you don't want to short against ES. Even though we are playing NQ, you don't want to play it against ES. ES is so... It's the big daddy, it's the big boss. Occam long NQ for scalp. That seems to be the best play. Bro, what is NQ doing? Okay, NQ, no, everything is okay. False alarm, NQ is going. If we close like 5 minutes below 9 EMA, that would be the first kind of story, but we bounced from... Wait, yeah, that orb retest long would be nice, but I couldn't long it because I was short in trade weight, and I can't go against long. I can't go long and short at the same time. But now I'm not in the trade weight trade anymore, so there was a lot of confluences. I saw it APB as well. Those EMAs stacked up. There's 15-minute 9 EMA, orb high, 9-minute EMAs, and also 1-minute 200 EMA. Yeah, that was a nice long. That's the long I don't want to miss. I'm waiting right now for, I don't know. I want to see what ES does at this VIV activation bands. We haven't extended those VIV activation bands today a lot. Still sitting in this ES long, it's been like over an hour. Bro, your long is doing well, huh? You're 20 points. Is 20 points 200 points on NQ? Do they have the same correlation? Let's put it like this. How much does 10 points give you on 1 micron ES? Then I will know exactly how much it is in terms of the point movement. Yeah, about, so you're up 200 points. Dios mío. 50? Okay, so 20 points is 100 points NQ. 20 points ES is 100 points NQ. Okay. So you're up 100 points. 1.50 USD. No, you mean ES. You mean ES. That's with micro, you can't be up 50 USD with 1 point. That doesn't make sense. I'm meaning micro. Yeah, that long was the one so far. Okay, let's see how this. I really want to find a trade. I really want to find a trade. $1.5. Yeah, so 1 ES is $50. That makes sense because then 1 point is, yeah, makes sense. 10 points, $50. Okay, 10 points, 50. 10 points is $50. So that's 25 points on NQ. 25 points on NQ is $50 as well. Do you guys remember the website where you can see all the money rotations in terms of like tech and yes and technology and so on? Juicy long teriyaki, true. Juicy long teriyaki, true. Sometimes I know you guys chat between yourselves. I'm so used to reading your comments out loud. But it is a juicy long. I'm gonna short VIV activation bands. Nick, see you tomorrow. I was up 700 on oil but was greedy, didn't exit when I should have, ending the day up 200. You're up 200. It happens. We learn, but it happens. You are up money. I am not up money. So you're doing 10 times better than I am. Let's see what this. I'm getting to the stage where I'm like, I really want to find a trade, but I think I missed this trade. NQ looks weak as hell, but that's the famous last words before it doesn't look weak. Because ES is going. I'm gonna try to play VIV activation bands much likely. I like that we are so slow. I know. NQ is really slow. I like the fact that we haven't extended those VIV activation bands today a lot. They were extended, right? There was a good long setups. I was a little bit blind to long setups, but there was a good long setups today in this market. With VIV activation bands, we had divergence at the lows, right? NQ didn't take out this low here. ES took out that low here. We had nice divergence. We went into VIV activation bands at the same time. Yeah. Options are up 884. Teriyaki, are you playing options in? Yeah, I think it's better to lock out. Tomorrow will be a better opportunity. It's a low volume time usually. I'm not giving up the green streak yet. I'm only 50 points away from break even, so and only 2 trades today, so I am not locking it up. But otherwise, if I was up money, I would lock it out. I will probably finish the stream right here and now. IBKR. I need to. Do you have any margin requirements for options? I need to start playing options because IBKR. It's Interactive Brokers. Yeah, it's Interactive Brokers. I have Interactive Brokers account, but they require you to have 5,000 as a balance for one MNQ. Not 5,000, it's 4.5, but it's still a lot. But display, I will 100%. What's the margin requirement for options? Do you have to have a certain balance? By the way, ES is gonna hit all-time high soon. And that order retest was the long. That was the long. There is a margin requirements for options. Do you know how much it is? Man, ES is going for the all-time highs, huh? ES is taking out this high here. Damn, ES is really going. Okay, we are coming close to the Viva activation bands. I'm interested to see if Viva activation bands give us any reaction. No margin requirements on Interactive Brokers. If you just buy calls or buts, you can do it with cash account. Okay. I need to look into it. I've been wanting to get into options for a long time. No trades for me too choppy. I think there was amazing long opportunities. I was too biased for shorts. I admit it. This divergence here. Now NQ is, man, that or retest as well. It was clean as hell. But I'm looking what's gonna happen at the Viva activation bands. If you're gonna start extending it on ES and NQ stays far away from them, I will probably look for a juicy short. I wanna trade on stream. I really want to trade myself into positive in stream. Because if I start making this spread also margin, but you gotta do a little test on options trading. Makes sense. Makes sense. I generally hold trades for more than 1 day and more generally like to buy or sell volatility as opposed to take purely direction bet. Yeah, that's what I like about options as well. You can get a nice entry and then you can really hold it. You don't need to manage your options position so much, I feel, as you need to manage it with futures. It gives you more room to have your trade, which I still don't really understand. Isn't it harder to trade volatility? The thing is, let's say you entered longs today, right? With options, and let's say you entered longs around here. Now in futures you need to survive 140 points, which is extremely hard. It doesn't matter if you even if you trade one MNQ. With calls you can close it. It's still down here a lot for your options play, but you kind of have a chance to play it out a longer term for the longer tail, right? You don't have to be like, I feel like with futures you need to be more sniper, I would say. But with options, you have the IV crash, you have theta days. There's different things, right? If market is super sideways and you're playing daily options, you're cooked. And same thing is even with earnings and so on, right? So it takes a little bit different knowledge in terms of understanding the market mechanics, but I see how, like, if the market gets super volatile and you play options when it's really volatile, you might get really good entries, and then you're okay surviving a little bit with your options play. But while in futures, you have more like, okay, if price goes there, I'm stopped out. I feel with options you can hold them maybe longer. I do weeklies and the odd leap, but it's more research than execution in the moment, like futures. 0-day options on MES with $1 move can make you 1,000 in minutes. Really? That's crazy. I haven't traded options. I have researched options and tried to understand the gamma and so on, but I never really traded them. But I do check options level for my technical analysis. I like options like QQQ is right now 711. If we go to 720, I think 714 is the all-time high. If we go to 720, I like the even number. Guys, but we are building a divergence right now. ES took out this high. Maybe I'm seeing things that I want to see. I'm gonna stream until the food is ready. My girlfriend texted me a little while ago that she's starting to cook. So until the food is ready, I'm gonna stream. Out of the longs, 85 points on a slow day. I take it. Let's go APV. I wish I would find the trade as well. It is a slow day. You want to try options? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I want to try options. I want to start trading options. 100 times yes. Is this the divergence we were looking for earlier? Yes, took out this high. I don't know how. I know you asked from the Teriyaki Chef display, like, why not just stay with options trading? I would probably say, even behalf of Teriyaki, one is different, and if something has more leverage, then it's also, you can fuck yourself harder, you know? Man, what a pullback on NQ. Again, 40 points. And we do have some kind of setup. We did make a divergence. Don't get me wrong, we do have some kind of setup. But EMAs are our best friends in terms of knowing how serious is this pullback. If you don't close any candles below 9 EMA, trading options force you to be much more aggressive. The problem is the theta decay. To minimize it, you can't stay in a trade more than 30 minutes. Is it only with daily options like this? With weeklies, it's no problem, right? You play the weekly options, then it's different. That's interesting argument, Teriyaki. You guys are putting some goodies, even if the stream is boring today because I don't trade a lot. You guys are putting some sauce in the chat, so guys, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Every single day you are in the chat. If I don't give a sauce, you guys are giving always interesting things that hopefully make everyone who's watching more enjoying the stream. I hope all of you who are still watching are enjoying the stream regardless, even if you don't trade a lot. Market has been slow, so guys, thank you in the chat. You guys are having really interesting conversations for me and for all the rest. All the rest never stopped outers too. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. Both ES and NQ both are retesting 9 EMA. It's might be some choices, because the thing is, we first time have a reason why we might go down, and the reason is we took out high. NQ is far away, 80 points away, so there is something that is saying there might be a setup in terms of divergence. I like it, but if you don't close 5-minute candle below 9 EMA, like there's always with a short time frame and EMAs, right? You want to close 5-minute below 9 EMA. Like we had a nice retracement here when we retested the orb high as well. We didn't close any 5-minute candles below 9 EMA, the white stairs. If you don't close that, you don't have any chance to switch bearish or have reversal on a higher time frame. You want to have confirmation on a lower time frame that maybe your idea has some value in it. And right now only 3 minute, but 3 minute is too choppy to get confirmation. I like at least 5 minute. And then we can go, once the 5 minute confirms, we go to the 9 minute, you know the drill. You're also hosting the stream like a champ. I genuinely mean it. You guys make my day every single day, daily. I'm trying my best, right? It's hard when I don't trade. It's more difficult because then I can talk about the trade. We can talk about what the market is doing. Let's see, 50 seconds. Come on, give me something. Weekly on SPY are expensive as well. I thought so. The after hours moves are, I think, are the hardest thing about options, because you are stuck with your options until the market opens. No, maybe I'm dumb, as again I never traded options. I'm just know some things, but I think you can only like sell and buy your options when the New York opens. So if your pre-market or after hours is fucked, you are my background noise while I'm playing games. Shoot some heads. Yes, you're stuck. Yeah. That's the only thing that like I would never be able to. We didn't close 5 minutes. That's the only thing that would like really make me scared about daily options, to hold them longer. I'm a scalper in futures as well, so I don't think I would hold my trades for long. But that seems so scary with Trump. With anyone else in the office, with Biden, you know he's sleeping when the market is open, you know he's sleeping when the market is closed. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. The Joe is doing Joey things. He's sleeping. But with Trump, those after hours are usually when he likes to say shit. And I think it's for a purpose. They know the options volume is bigger than futures, if I'm not wrong. So I think when Trump is president, you don't sleep so well if you have options position open. Guys, we are doing something in the market. Guys, there is divergence. There is a confluence to short. Right? Let me make it as obvious as possible for everyone. There is a confluence to short. But we are already 70 points from the high. I don't like 70 points as a stop loss. Drunkenness. Now you're talking 30 to me. I know. I'm I want to take it step by step. But you're gonna see me trading options quite shortly, I think. There is something in the market that might be that 1 hour candle don't look so bullish anymore on NQ. We still haven't closed 5 minutes below 9 EMA. That will be the first confirmation. We have 3 minutes holding 21 EMA. But if this 5 minute closes below 9 EMA, I'm really eager to potentially. You can also buy an option from far OTM. Your stop loss is your option going to 0. I've seen that as well. I literally just look at the stocks that are fundamentally strong right now, mostly being semiconductors, photonics, you're not wrong, and energy, and I'll buy options based on the upcoming deals. Yeah, that's another thing. Outside of prop firms, you can really, oh god, guys, sometimes those divergences are where you don't look, huh? Okay, market, you are convincing me. I'm gonna build into this position and I'm gonna take bigger loser or smaller loser, we'll see. I'm gonna build into this position. I like the momentum we are getting to the downside. I need some confirmations, but I like the momentum. I want to see this 50 minute orb break. I want to see some things happen. But I don't have much time to trade anymore before the food is ready, so I want to do it here. I'm keeping my TP as far right now because I am looking for a bigger play. I'm looking to scale into more contracts potentially. We are in a range, so we'll probably range. You ain't wrong, but I like some confluences that we have. I like that we have a reason we are going down. There's divergence. Divergence is the only reason I use divergence. It's because it's a reversal pattern, but we can be in a range as well. I'll likely build in this position the way that my stop loss will be above 405. I'm going a little bit bigger on this one. 405, like my stop loss will be somewhere around here, because that would invalidate the divergence as well, right? The divergence is with this high, but I want 15-minute orb to break. I'm in the big range. Yeah, you're right too there as well. But as long as this divergence lives, let's see what the EMAs are telling us. 5 minute is closing below 9 EMA. 10 seconds. Close below 9 EMA. Close below 9 EMA. Come on. We can close below 9 EMA. That will be the first confirmation that I need. Oh, guys. Before I tell you, there's something else. Do you see it on 5 minutes? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to find it. There's something that I always look for in the markets. But there is another confluence. RSI, both on ES and NQ. Right now we didn't cross the 65. I hope it's enough. RSI, no, not orb high. Orb high will be confirmation. Closing into the orb high will be nice confirmation. But we got rejected at 65 RSI on 5 minutes. I really like it. Let's see what this 5 minute EMA retest does. We just opened hourly candle as well. That hourly candle looks ridiculous on NQ. Getting rejected from the same 9 EMA on 5 minute. Nice. Now we wait. let this market play out some confirmations. Guys, my girlfriend texted me that the food is ready in 5 minutes, so I need to finish the stream in 4 minutes. I'm gonna hold this trade, I'm gonna scale into this trade. The only thing that would make me stopped out is if it destroy this divergence. This divergence is what made me go into this short. I'm not scared yet, although I'm getting a little bit scared right now for this trade. Because I'm not scared because we just opened hourly candle, so it's not so bad. But guys, I think I need to go get some food. I can hear my girlfriend making the table. But guys, you know the trade I have. If I'm lose this trade, I'm gonna be down to 320. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen then. Yeah, I think I'm cooked, guys. I think I'm cooked. I think I'm very cooked. Because that 5 minutes... The only thing is we just opened 1 hour candle. That's the only thing. We just opened 1 hour candle, which can be wicky, but I might be cooked here. My stop is for this would be my stop. Okay, guys, but don't trade like me today. I'm getting absolutely smacked in this market, and I'm gonna get some food. We might have my first red day. We are 122 days. 122 days. That might be the... Man, I might get cooked on the stream. I might not even be able to bounce before. I might get cooked on the stream. If this is the case, it's a little bit too early for me to say cooked, but I don't like how we bounced. I was chasing momentum down, and we said fuck the momentum. Yeah, I think I'm cooked because the volume was really low on the way down. But anyways, before my girlfriend kills me, you know the level I'm minus 300 for the day. Might be my first red day. On the day I expected to cook this market. ES is taking out the high as well. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go enjoy my girlfriend cooking, and then I will see what this market has done to my trade, and then I will let you guys know. You could always scalp it back. I don't know if I want to anymore, but we'll see. I think I'm cooked on this trade. I'm absolutely fucking cooked. This bounce is higher. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I see you guys tomorrow. Much love to you guys. Trade well. Don't trade like me today. And what else can I say? See you guys tomorrow.